Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Okay, here we have a Porsche 959 Matchbox Specials, Matchbox International, made in China. 4 rivets holding a plastic base on, plastic wheels. Obviously somebody's had a go at it before with a paintbrush and some stickers. Suspension's good front and back. Let's take it apart. Yeah, with the base is off, just damaged it a bit with it being plastic there. I'll be able to fix that. Wheels are sprung on, wheels look okay. That was facing down, smooth side up. This cockpit, quite nice. Might be able to do something with that. There's the glass. It's got a locating hole, but it doesn't need drilling out. It's stuck in with some of those stickers. So, glass is off. Okay, the Porsche's apart. We have a white inside, badly restored. Kids been playing with it, hasn't been restored, has it? They've had some fun. Plastic chassis that I've damaged that I'll have to repair. 4 wheels, suspension clip, quite a large cockpit, and the glass. Okay, let's go off to the stripper. In with the water. Okay, we've had to come inside. It's blowing a hoolie outside, so we're just on the edge of the garage door. In with the caustic. Right, leave that for a few minutes, get back to you. The Porsche's out the caustic, and as you can see, there's still quite a bit stuck to it. Now, this was heavy going for the caustic because they are actually like sticky back plastic. It wasn't just paint pen over the existing paintwork. So I've been peeling most of it off. There was a bit of damage to the posts, so what I'm doing is just a bit of super glue. Started the repair in that corner there. Just a bit of super glue. And sprinkle a bit of bicarb soda on. And that stuff sets solid. Cleaning the glass now with a bit of wet and dry. Seems to be doing the trick. I think that's permanent marker that was on there. There we go, just the front to do. There's a bit of sticker left on the front as well somewhere, I can feel it. This is P2500, so it's quite good, I think. There we are, we've nearly got all the marks off now, so I'll stop the video there. Okay, I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean with some Autosol now. There we go, get the lid back on there. Feels smooth. Do the rear. Let's have a look. Try and get it off now, get it clean. Might dip it in furniture polish after this. Still a bit dull. At least all the paint's off. You can see the wipers now. You can just see the wipers now. Right, it's not come up as well as expected, so I'm just going to dip it in here. Some furniture polish. There she is. Let her dribble off. And just, oh, sorry, you can't see that. You might have seen it dip in, but it's come out. It's looking a lot better. So I'll just put that to one side to dry. Right, the Porsche is polished up. To do a bit of extra work on the top there. It's a good casting. It's even got a number plate, as you can see there in the casting. Little Porsche badge. I'm not sure if I can do a decal that small. That's smaller than the Ford one I did a while ago. So yeah, lovely shape, quite like it. Drilling the posts, as I've done it a few times now, it's a right old faff and a job. So what I like to do is check that the holes are lined up, that I can get my new rivets in. I've repaired the rear end where I'd scuffed it. Porsche 959, Matchbox International, made in China, Matchbox Specials. So she's looking okay. Chance for a bit of detailing underneath here. Front axle, part of a drivetrain and exhaust system there, but no exhaust coming out. Just thinking of colour. With it having the blue screen, I think white is probably going to be the way to go on this one. Though I'd planned a different colour originally, but I hadn't thought about the blue screen and the clash. So looks like that back, just noticed that back spoiler is held in with a rivet just there. So should toy with the idea of taking that off. You can see there is a post in the middle there. There we are. I've taken it off. It made sense. I couldn't see me getting any paint under there. I was thinking about that. There's the post. I should easily be able to glue that back on. It's got the wheel posts as well. So I've got to make sure I get it in the exact same place. But there's plenty of room there to glue or putty that in. Okay, it's time to do a bit of detailing on the Porsche body, underside. It's a simple model, so you want to do as much as you can really. Now, I'm guessing these are the exhaust ports. Here's part of the exhaust going into the drivetrain. Drivetrain just goes halfway down the car, if you can see that there, yeah. Then we've got a bit of a front axle thing going on. So I'm just gonna, I'm in my own light there, so I'm just gonna, it's almost impossible to talk while you're doing this as well. You try to concentrate, you're aware of the camera very close to your face. It would be nice to have enough cash to own a Porsche 959. Not looked into how much they're selling for, but I should think they're very collectible. Only so many were made, especially of the sports edition. Googling, there's a lot of Rothman's Honda pictures in World Rally Guys livery. Be a very brave owner if he was prepared to take your 959 out in a full-blown rally. A lot of accidents tend to happen in rallies. That bit of detailing's finished now, it's just going to dry off. The beauty of having a black base is if you have just strayed a bit, you can always go around with a black Molto pen, as I might have to, but pleased with that. Okay, the Porsche 959 is finally out of paint. I'm not sure if it's showing, but this is pale blue. Not white as I intended, sky blue actually, from the Colour It range. £3 a tin wherever I got it, I won't pay any more. I've done the wheels in black. I'm going to do those with gold centres. Once I went to clean the cockpit, it came apart into two pieces. So I've kept the middle white, because obviously we're going to be through a clear Perspex, blue Perspex windscreen anyway. There's the wheel plate, there's the base. I'll just bring over, and there's the front. So we are on to the detailing. Got some black Molto pens, various thicknesses to do that. I've not had a close look yet. I've been looking on the internet to see. There we are. These four lines at the front are black in most pictures, same both sides. So I think I'm going to start with those, and I'm not sure what thickness pen I'm going to use. Got a 0.1, a 0.2, a 0.4. Let's start in the middle with a 0.2. See how we get on. Right, I think you could see that in the top right of the screen. So that's one side done. There's a fair bit to do on the front. The number plate needs painting white as well, indicators, etc. And a fair bit at the back, so I'm off to stop that there and do a bit more off camera. Okay, we're back after the black pen, as you can see. Door handles, some air intakes, coolant intakes, whatever you call them. Probably some radiators behind there. Rear, front done. These other bits are they're indicators, and the rear spoiler's been done, and it doesn't look too bad. So that was done with the pens. Okay, I'm just doing the wheels in gold, trying a new camera angle. see how it works. Take my specs off there. Just show you the one wheel. You don't want to see them all, do you? Right, and there's just the edge of the rim to do. There we go. Might need a second coat. Just have to wait and see. Okay, we're almost at assembly. There's a bit of work still to do on the car. Just the number plate letters. I'm not sure I'm off to do any more touching up on the paint. It's as good as it's going to get for me. There was a lot more I could have done. I noticed the white Porsche I've seen on the internet, all this was black round the windows, etc. Cabin's done. Stuck to the white. The wheels are done. Gold with a touch of white. Might have to super glue that on. Have to have a look. Bit of detailing underneath. Not too much. So what I'm going to do now is get those number plates done, because I'd like to finish this today because I'm going on holiday. And I've had a bit of trouble with this. I painted this twice. I didn't write the original white, which is why we're now pale blue. I've had a bit of trouble with the paint. I think it's partly me, partly the temperature, etc. in the garage. Okay, the wheels are in place, but this has to go on. Now, I did take a picture and this was pointing that way before. I think I'm going to change it because it fell apart when I took the model apart. And this is going to have to be super glued. There's a little locator pin there. So I'm going to get some glue and glue that in. Right, here we go with a bit of the glue. I want to try and put a little clamp on there, try and hold it. Locking pair of tweezers, should be just enough strength, I'm hoping. Get two of them either side. There we are, hope you can see that. Tweezers locked it in place. And I might be tempted to just put a bit of bicarbonate of soda on there. I think that's what I'll do. Then leave it. Because it has got a hollow in there. Okay, as you can see, that's stuck quite well. Not going to take off the surplus, it might weaken the fix there. So we're ready. We're ready for assembly. I did have to strengthen these a bit. Got a bit wayward drilling out the posts there. Anyway, without further ado, in with the glass. Two-tone cockpit. In it goes. Put that on its roof. I actually can't see that, but I'm pretty sure you can. What I'm going to do is put a bit of super glue down before I put the top on. Got 4 rivets ready to go. I find this quite a tricky business. Try and get them into position with fingers first. There we go. 4 rivets ready to go. Well, we're still not finished yet, as you can see. I've got some decals to put on, so I'm off to do those off camera, give you a bit of a surprise. Hope you like them, and get back to you soon. So here we have the Porsche 959, made from 1986 to 93, originally a Group B rally car, then a road legal car, voted one of the top cars of the 80s once. In total, 345 were made, a 2.8 litre flat 6 twin turbo, 4-wheel drive, developing 444 brake. It was the world's fastest street legal production car at 197 miles per hour. After the 959, all Porsche turbos became 4-wheel drive as standard, starting with the Porsche 993. And there it is, complete. It's been a bit of a tussle, this one. Paint's not perfect. Decals really set it off. Learnt quite a few more things, especially on the detailing. It was difficult. So, Matchbox Specials Porsche 959 in independent racing colours, privateer colours and sponsorships. Originally built as a homologation rally car, only so many made. 444 brake, the S2 version. That's not a lot by today's standards, but in the 80s it certainly was. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and on to the next resto.